Greetings, humans. I'm Andre, and I'm George, and this is Cusco. And welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. Amoeba. No. But an amoeba is amorphous. It's amorphous, not amorphis. Amorphis is pretty close by. No. So this is a light and shadow. So yin and yang, but like, without the Asia. And it's the new song from Amorphis, and I don't even know if it's from an upcoming album or something. Yes, there's a new album called Borderlands, I think, coming in September, I think. Shout out to the Devin Townsend song. I'll have to fact check. Oh, because Devin Townsend has Borderlands? Yes. I'm actually not certain the album's called Borderlands. Everything will be fact checked in the video edit. Yes. Are you ready? No. It's so amorphous already. It is. Wow. Nice. I'm sold. That's a strange way to end. I don't get what that ending meant. That's a strange way to end because the light took away the and flew, and the shadows slid away, like both of them. So basically you died and now you're dead. See what I gotta deal with? I'm trying to analyze yin-yang duality poeticism and bleh. Well, that's the only interpretation I can bring. If you no longer see light and you don't see darkness anymore, then you're dead. And all you see is couscous. The theme of the song is definitely very much yin-yang. Yes. But like in a pretty mountain setting. Yeah, I like how they did the lyrics, that it's basically observing balances in nature and then contemplating the balance of opposing forces in the world. Yes. So there's a lot of these references in lyrics that are that duality too, because there's like seeking advice from the living and counsel from the dead, right? Yeah. And stuff like that. There was also one part that really leaped at me that was like light shine through whatever with streaks of shadows, and at the same time on screen you had like sun rays through a forest. Yeah, right? Yeah. So they're playing on that really well and on balance. And I like the lyrics in the chorus because they begin with like reaching your hands up and closing your fists. Yeah. Right? And closing your eyes. And then when you at the end you open your fists and the shadow slithers away. So that's kind of the suggestion that a lot of the times things that are dark or that are making you miserable are things that you're holding on to. Why you gotta call me out like this, man? I'm not calling you out. I'm just calling the general thing of it. You call yourself out. It's just something that can happen to people. Nothing happened. You haven't seen anything. No, nothing happened. You haven't seen anything. I'm fine. We are. The keyword is fine. Yes, we're just talking about the general habit of that, how some people do that, but we are not those people. No, absolutely not at all. We are perfectly balanced. Yes. We have reached nirvana. Yes. The ice cream, not the thing. So which of us is the light, which of us is the shadow? I claim shadow. Well, if you claim shadow, then you're the chocolate nirvana and I'm the praline. So I'm the better one. I prefer the praline. Telling he's wrong. So yeah, we listened to a wise song about the advice of the elders and the balance of light and shadow, and then ended up talking about ice cream because that's just what we do. Also, it had the gers in the post-chorus. It did have the gers in the post-chorus. The gers made the song so much better than it would have been without the gers. Amorphis is a very formulaic and minimalistic band in their songwriting at this point. They haven't done anything that we haven't heard before. I thought the previous album, Halo, that one had like more twists and turns in the songwriting than they usually have. Yeah. This one's definitely going back to the style that we had back before that on Queen of Time. Yeah, it's very straightforward and very verse-chorus, melodic, easy to follow along, catchy. I caught like one drum transition that did a few flourishes and stuff like after the solo, after the guitar solo in bridging back into the chorus. Yeah. But in the stuff that I typically listen to, you get like 3 of those in a minute, right? In the more technical stuff and death metal stuff. Now I want ice cream. Me too. Are we done here? No. So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Let's go get ice cream. I can't. I quit sugar. Corpse is out.